and welcome back to our playthrough of Exile, Escape from the Pit. I believe this is episode 51, and to start this episode, I actually initially wanted to get some more ammunition for Snizzo, because we really don't have a whole lot of kind of just cheap stuff that we don't really care to use. Like, we have a lot of lightning rods, which is nice, because I'm pretty sure these actually do a decent amount of damage. We are definitely going to save these, because last time we saw that these are pretty insane. I don't know if he just got like a lucky hit, but he literally did like 40 damage with like just one of these to a demon. So we're going to save those, but I was looking to see if we can buy some arrows at the Tower of the Magi. And I didn't find any arrows, but what I did find that I think we definitely need to buy, about 3 of these, would be the Silver Ring of Skill. So, and actually the U-bow, we have a little, I think the U-bow is probably an upgrade as well. We're not going to buy that because that's pretty expensive, but yeah, so we definitely want to buy the Rings of Skill though, because again, most of our melee fighters are only operating at about 3 AP instead of like the usual 4, because they're wearing like heavy armor, so that's not good. We can only buy 1 of these, but that's a lot better than nothing. So, okay. Splorky has a bronze ring skill. And if we go into combat here, he has... Chungus has 3, Kodak has 4. I'm still not completely sure how this works, because sometimes Splorky, I swear, has 3 AP, and a lot of times I'm pretty sure Kodak has 3 AP as well, but when we went into combat it said he had 4. I don't really understand that, but we're going to go ahead and give this ring to Chungus. So hopefully this will allow him to operate at 100% efficiency, because the silver ring of skill is supposedly better than a bronze ring of skill. We can also sell this, actually. I forgot to do that. Go ahead and do that really quickly. Go ahead and sell the bronze broadsword. We obviously don't need that. And that actually sold. We could. Can we sell anything else? And actually, we might be able to buy another ring. Which would be kind of nice. We could sell this. Yeah, I think we're gonna sell this. It's just not really that good. Yeah, like just 3 of these is 225. These things are insane. Like, well, I should have saved these for when we fight the demon in this tower, but we have 3. That should be enough to kill him, hopefully. And yeah, so we have enough to buy another one. We could sell the Island Sable, because really, we gave these weapons to the mage and the priest just in case they ever need to actually fight, which, you know, I think is not a bad idea, but it's like, I don't know. It's fine. We'll just buy another ring, and then we're gonna go explore. Okay, never mind. We can't buy another ring because they're all out. Okay, well that's sad, but that's okay though. That's okay. Hopefully we will find another ring in due time. Let's see, we already sold the goblet, I'm pretty sure, that we got from last time. Because that's how we... Like, I'm pretty sure we picked up a goblet, so... Yeah, so we already sold that, I guess, last episode, probably. And we pretty much bought all of the spells that we really wanted to buy. As far as, like, can we remember? So I think we're just going to keep exploring. Okay. We got to get out of here first, though, which is always a little hard to remember exactly how... There we go. Okay. Okay, so really the only place to go, as far as I'm aware, is west, towards the castle. There's probably something here. We don't have the ability to really survive lava though. And there's probably secrets here, but I don't really know how to find them. So for now, we're just going to head west. Let's read the sign. Yeah, so the Great Cave is 100 miles west, and the castle is 300 miles west. So the Great Cave is probably the biggest cave in Exile, I would think. We already read this, I think, in a previous episode, so we're just gonna keep moving. But yeah, this was kind of a cool place where, like, the, I think this is just like a lake of some kind. I don't really think it's a river, but it kind of meets like this, this pond of, yeah, it pours into the lava. So that sounds, that was a mistake. Did not mean to do that. That's okay though. We can just, rest, y'all. Yeah, they almost died. Jeez. Okay. Of course, we have so much food, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, so don't walk into the lava. That's something that we don't want to do. Okay, so this should be new area. Should be a new area, yes. We initially went down here, I think, with the boat in a previous episode. I don't remember when, but yeah. The sight to the west takes your breath away. It's a cave, larger than you could ever imagine one being. The light from the ceiling fungus is exceptionally bright, revealing that the cavern stretches leagues to the west, and is pockmarked with a wide variety of farms and small towns. The cave is moist, and mushrooms grow very well here. The ceiling is so high you can almost imagine it rains occasionally. Yeah, so I'm just trying to soak this in, because I think it's easy to just kind of like keep moving along and, you know, it's just a really big cave. But no, I mean, this is like, this must be pretty incredible. So from where we stand, we could literally see multiple farms and small towns, and the ceiling is so high up that it probably gets like hard to even distinguish the details of the ceiling. Then it kind of just like, I'm kind of imagining that there's so much glowing fungus that it sort of looks like really bright lights. So like if you've ever been on a stage, right, and you look out into the bright lights, you know, it's kind of hard to see, and it sort of looks, I don't know, kind of like clouds of light. So maybe that's kind of what they mean by that. Like there's so much glowing bright fungus that it looks like just kind of clouds. Maybe I'm like reading way too far into this, but I just kind of enjoy the lore. I really love the World of Exile. It's just such a cool story. So okay, so really we're just gonna do what we usually do, which is slowly explore this area, the Great Cave, which really shouldn't take as long as you might think, because from what I recall, it's very open, right? And from the opening message, right, if we can see leagues to the west, then it has to be pretty open. So, in this out-of-the-way corner of the Great Cave, you find a small collection of farms. The farmers, eager for outside contact, gleefully invite you in. Yes, they probably don't get many visitors around here. They are pleasant, dull folk, long separated from the violence and strife that is an everyday occurrence in the north. The news of goings-ons doesn't seem to faze them as much as you would expect. As you are about to leave, one wiry woman pulls you aside. "You're adventurers. I should know. I used to be one," she mutters, smiling. "When you get to Almaria, ask Dexter if you can see his tools. You won't regret it." Okay, so she used to be an adventurer. Presumably she knew Dexter, who I guess is some sort of supplier of tools at a town called Almaria. Okay, so he probably sells really good stuff. I'm not really sure what exactly. Like tools, I guess that's different from weapons in Almo, because usually those are dedicated kind of people in the town, but anyway, let's try to keep exploring. There is a small cluster of stone huts on the riverbank. A large clan of fishermen live here, yanking pale, slimy cave fish from the river by the hundreds. It's pretty impressive. When they see you, they invite you in for fried fish steaks and mushroom ale. Friendly folk. I was going to title this episode something implied with like the Great Cave, but I think maybe fried fish steaks and mushroom ale sounds like a much cooler title. Yeah, it's just really, really cool. I love the cuisine of Exile. It's really imaginative. So okay, so really so far we've just came into contact with different types of farms and the like, so that's pretty cool. You find a loose collection of farms. Industrious pale folk tend to pale cows and non-pale homicidal giant lizards. Alright. Yeah, walking with giant lizards that try to kill you at like every chance sounds very, very exhausting. You find, okay, same thing. So yeah, this is like just where all of the food is produced. Like, basically all of it's made in the south, which kind of makes sense, mainly because they have a lot of room here in the Great Cave, and I don't exactly know if all of the fungus on the ceiling helps with like farming, but it could. There is a small cluster of stone huts on the... Okay, wait, this is the same thing. Oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Same thing, yep. And yeah, loose collection. Oh, okay, and there is our first town. That's really interesting. And I wasn't being sarcastic though. That maybe sounded sarcastic, but it wasn't intentional. Let's actually go this way first. I don't want to see if there's like a secret here. Okay, I don't think there is, and this is just a pit. The pits in this game look so ominous. Like, literally, that's just like the black void. Very scary. Okay, nothing there. There could be a secret here. Okay, maybe not. Oh, we really need to actually, once we check the town out, probably get the boat and bring it down this way and see if there's anything that we haven't seen on this side of the river. I think that'd probably be a good thing to check. Same thing. Okay, let's read the sign. A well-maintained sign says, Almaria Bridge, toll, 5 gold. Okay, I'm not sure if anyone is actually taking a toll, but we will probably pay it because we like being good people. Okay, this is really cool. So part of the city is actually the bridge here, which is pretty neat. Okay, this is going to be the toll. A portcullis is closed. A grumpy guard pokes his head out a window and says, "Toll for bridge, 5 gold." Yeah, so we're obviously not gonna attack because that would be kind of ridiculous. You could play this game just as like a villain, I suppose, but it's not too deep on like choices, but it does have some, which is nice. Yeah, we're just gonna pay it, like there's really no reason not to. You pay the 5 gold, they open the portcullis, grumbling as they do. Yeah, so this guy hates his job. It's good to know that some things never change. And yeah, so it's gone. Okay, so this is the town of Almaria. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and start exploring. A short bearded man is training a bunch of people. The training seems to invoke a lot of shouting and abuse. As all good training does. He strides forward to shake your hand. A student comes up behind him and starts to ask a question. He rounds on him and shouts, "You're stupid, shut up." He then turns back to you. I'm Starcap. Welcome to my school. Yeah, so this guy's pretty intense. I train all the substandard lumps of meat that pass through my door, like you. He wanders off for a moment to heap abuse on a student. The student survives barely. Wow, okay. What a guy. Yeah, so we don't actually have any skill points except for Chungus, which we could get him, not really much of anything, to be honest, so we won't really do anything. Check for secrets. And no secrets. Okay. And what does the sign say? Starcap training. There's also a sun design. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so he has quite the strategy. Can we actually talk to the stat? No. Okay. Let's see, let's go this way, maybe? Same thing, okay. Talk to them. You see a truly real sight. A child. An actual little girl playing among the fungus and slime as if it was normal. So this is actually very interesting. We haven't come across any children yet. Because, I don't know, I guess there's a lot of questions about raising a child in like the cave of exile. So that's kind of interesting. She smiles at you shyly. I'm Kelly. Oh, just playing. Yeah, with my friends. She flashes you a mischievous smile. Okay. Yeah, the statues. They're who I have to play with, so that's who I play with. This is where mommy puts me while she walks. Rhiannon is my mommy. Julio is my daddy. They do stuff. Okay, she actually has a lot to say. Interesting. Let's see. I don't know how to spell statues, apparently, but that's cool.